Um, but wait, you were saying you haven't watched reality TV in forever unless you're passively
So
watching it when it's on.
yeah, the only thing I've seen in like in my like adult life, to be honest, is I've seen like sparse episodes in people's houses of like the Bake Off shows.
Okay.
And I've seen like when I was home for the holidays, my family was watching this show called Is It Cake? And
Yeah.
then and then I think oh, there was an Amy Poehler Nick
Mm,
Offerman show, and
yeah.
I did watch that.
Yeah.
It was right,
Yeah.
I think it was in 2016 or 20, it was right after the first round that it came out. And I was like, it was so peaceful and delightful. And
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. But like, I've never seen Love Island or 50 Day, 90-Day
90
Fiance. Thank you. I was like, 50 is not right. 50 days. No one measures things in.
You're
It's
thinking of
same.
the classic film 50 First Dates,
I mean, that I've
starring
watched 500,000 times and I will watch it 500,000 times more. It's a brilliant film.
duh, absolutely.
um, yeah. So anyway, I last night I watched an episode of Traitors, which is like a mashup of all of the reality people. Um, I the thing here's what occurred to me while I was watching it. I really enjoyed it. I was like, I love how campy this is. It's insane. And also, I really truly want to be clear that I don't want to body shame anyone. And it is interesting to me the choices people make with their lips
Oh yeah.
because it looks so fascinating. And I'm curious, like for people who are like posing, I'm like, but you see it, right? Like you see that, right? And it was every single femme person on the show. It was
Yeah.
astonishing. Like I couldn't stop observing it every fucking time the camera moved. I was like, wait, what? And like
Yeah.
watching them try to eat, very fascinating.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so anyhow, um, but I really the thing I appreciated about it, it's hilarious. I mean, the camp of it all is unfucking believable. Just
Yeah.
the drama, the shock, the awe, everybody's clutching their goddamn pearls all the time. And
Yeah.
so funny. Now, by the end of the episode, I was like, wait, how many people are on this? And you only get rid of two an episode? So that means there's how many fucking episodes of this?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fun, but I need 5 episodes max. Like we don't need to do this forever, you know? Um, so that was the real at the end of the day observation that I had of the situation. Um, but good to know. I mean, yes. I also truly don't know who any of these people are. One of them looked identical. Well, okay, look here. I'm going to say something totally. I almost said it so boldly as if I know shit about shit.
No,
Um,
say it boldly. Go ahead. Say it boldly.
um,
Be proud. Stand
hang on.
behind your
I'm
beliefs.
uploading this video really quick for us also at the same time because for the
You're
fans, you might have
you're
noticed that
multitasking.
last week's episode was a bit delayed.
You're
It's
multitasking while we are recording. This is incredible.
it's
But don't
it's
worry,
for the
Adriana's
19.
doing
It's for
something.
the 19.
It's for you, listener. This is for you.
Oh my God. Oh, well, okay, so there was this one person on there that I was like, I didn't ask who she was because I was like, oh, it's a Kardashian of some sort, like, or like a person from that show. Like, for sure. And I do know what those people look like because they're literally all over everything all the time.
Sure.
And I was told that she's not. She's like one of the housewives. And I was
Oh yeah.
like, it was a bit perplexing to me. I was like, wow, so like it's just fascinating when people's like goal is to look just like each other, you
Yeah.
know? Like
Yeah.
like I love you a lot and my aspiration is not to look like you, if that makes sense. I want to look as cool
Totally.
as
Yeah,
you.
no.
I want to be on the caliber, but a different flavor, you know?
Totally.
Um,
No, I absolutely it's part of what's so eerie about like all of the like plastic surgery culture, the like lip
yes.
fillers, like all that stuff is that it's kind of like, oh, we're trying to all have the same kind of like look, which I don't really understand. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And then yeah, with the lip filler stuff, I also am like that to me looks painful.
Exactly.
It
Like that
looks
was
like
the thing. Like the lips look so stretched, the skin looks so stretched, it's almost plasticky. It reminds me legitimately, and this is not facetious, but when I had an allergic reaction and
yes.
my face swelled up, and it hurt. It did hurt because my skin was being stretched too far, and it felt like tiny little lacerations all over my face. And
Yeah.
so I used to lay. My bed was just a mattress on the floor at the time, and I would take like a deep like a stock pot, fill it with ice water and lay it on the floor so that I could lay flat on the mattress and just like hold my breath and put my face in the ice water because
Yes.
my face just felt like it was on fucking fire all the time. And
Oh,
I'm like,
that
is
sounds
that what their
awful.
lips feel like?
I got to imagine you acclimate to it, or maybe it's not like actively feeling inflamed, but I don't know. It's the discomfort that people put themselves through to look a certain way. I struggle to wrap my mind around. I still believe people should be able to do whatever they want,
Absolutely.
but like,
Yeah.
I don't, that doesn't mean I
Anyway,
understand.
more soon at gmail.com. Let us know what's your experience with the
Chime
fillers.
in,
Do you
go
enjoy
ahead.
it? Do you not like it? I mean, you know what? As you know, there's a kink for everyone. So maybe that's even like a pleasurable thing for some people, that physical
Maybe.
sensation.
I mean, I've
I
heard
love
some
that for
people
you.
like even enjoy things like getting tattooed.
I mean,
Freaks.
yeah,
Um,
okay, that's fair. I mean, but the thing I will say is like as much as I love getting tattooed, I find that the next phase so annoying, like the
oh, the
itchiness
healing.
is
Yeah.
like I am a child when it comes to that. I'm like, why can't I itch it? I need to scratch it. It's itchy. My dad
Yeah.
used to correct me all the time. He's like, you don't itch things. You have an itch and you scratch it. I'm like, no, I itch the itch.
Duh. Um, okay, the
Mm-hmm.
thing with traders that I will say, and
Yes.
about reality, traders is a flavor of reality television. There's a subset of reality TV where my inflated sense of self really comes in, and I tell myself, I could win this show.
Oh, not me.
And traders is one of them. I
Is it?
feel, yes, I feel that I could do really well on traders. Yeah. Um, and I don't know if that's based in reality, but there's like, I do think like
Luckily, the show isn't, so it'll be fine even if it isn't.
I or like I thought the same thing. There's another reality show. I think it's called The Circle. Have you seen? You wouldn't. You just said you aren't a reality TV
But
person.
sometimes I've heard of them at least. You know, I don't think
Yeah.
I've even heard of that one.
So The Circle is that the contestants all are living in like in apartments by themselves, and
Okay.
they're interacting with the other people in the game, and they're all in the same building, I think, but they're all in their
Okay.
own individual apartments, and
Like
they're
life, yeah.
interacting only through like basically like a social media style thing, and you can either be on there like be on social media as yourself, or
Mm-hmm.
you can be like role playing as someone else, and
Okay.
you communicate and engage with people only through, and you're like you see them and they like are talking to their TV, which is where they're reading like what everyone else is posting, what everyone else is saying. They can message each other individually or also in a group setting. And then you vote, you like rank people based on it's like a, like popularity, how much you like someone, how much you want to keep them around, and you like form bonds and alliances with people. I think in any scenario where that is based on forming alliances and then backstabbing, I would be excellent.
See, okay, I think in real life I'm good at that. Let's just be clear. That
Sure.
is a strength that I think I
I
bring
think
to the
I'm a
table.
great backstabber in real life.
Absolutely. You never see it coming. They don't even feel it. They're like, thank you so much. Oof, I had an itch there. Thanks for itching it. And,
Thanks for itching that for
little
me.
callback.
You like that little callback? See what I did
um,
there?
little callback of a bad joke from earlier. Don't we love that? Um, no, I do think that like technically I have that ability in life. I try not to use it for evil. But it is, I think,
Try.
something that I'm capable of. Um, in a game scenario, so I don't think we've talked about this, but because I grew up like my entire adolescence and childhood and adolescence was dedicated to sports. And so competition was everything. And I found that like I either had to be fully dedicated to like I have to win or I will fucking like say the F word.
I will fucking say the F word.
And don't you want to know what it is now? Uh, um, and so it was either that extreme or I had to be like, if there was even a chance that I wouldn't win, I had to become purely silly and just make it like, and to the point that I make like, my teammates hate me either way. Either I'm
Yeah.
too intense and competitive and I'm fucking yelling at them for fucking up, or I'm goofing off and being silly. And now we are like
Mm.
probably going to lose. And they're like, hey, could you try at least a little harder? And I'm like, not possible. Like, not an option, I'm afraid.
Not a chance.
Yeah, not a chance. Um, and yeah, um, and I'm still that way. Like people, because of my like sporty background, I've often been asked to play like rec leagues for like slow pitch softball or casual twizzler here. Wait, red vine or twizzler? Love it. Love it. Not a sponsor yet. Come on, Twizzler.
Never say
Twizzler's
never.
such a dumb name. Like who came up with that? Anyway,
What if I was like I did?
I think it's
I
actually,
thought,
it's growing on me, actually. I think I really like it.
wait,
It's yeah.
don't don't cut off your story though. You often are
Oh, thank you.
invited to do
Yeah, to play sports with people
rec
in
sports.
rec
Yeah.
leagues and like so softball and volleyball in particular, people think of me for, which they should. I'm fairly talented at both of those. However, oh my God, I had a dream that I was playing softball recently. I'm realizing it was interesting because I like hit really well, which that's the part that I'm uh, like it would take, like I would have to warm back up into actually being able to hit fast pitch again. Slow pitch, I've never really played, but I can only imagine it's pretty simple because you got plenty of time to watch the ball and everything.
Mhm.
Anyway, people want me to do this, and I'm like, believe me, you don't want that. I will ruin your fun one way or another. I will either be a dum dum who pisses you off, or I will be very intense and yelling at you. But I don't really know what the
You
middle
don't
gear
have like a
is.
medium gear.
Not at all. Not at all. I don't, have you noticed with myself? I don't either. I'm either fully making jokes or I'm fully not leaving the bed. So
Have noticed. I have
it's
noticed.
one of the two.
Although I will say, even if you're not leaving the bed, you still do make jokes in
That
those
is true.
moments. You're still able to access jokes, and that's growth.
I can access jokes. That is true. What's making you laugh? Speaking of,
Okay. I realize I may have told you this before, but I've thought about this every day since it happened,
mm,
and every time it's making me laugh. So the toddler, almost 3,
love it. Mm-hmm.
her mom brought her at a visit, brought her a like little doctor's kit.
Cute.
Have I talked to you about the doctor's kit yet?
No.
So it's so interesting. It's like a little briefcase, pink,
Okay. Sure.
and
Obviously.
it clicks open, and it has a bunch of like various like doctor tools in it. So it has a
Okay.
thermometer, it has a stethoscope, it also has like a scalpel in it. So she has been like, I mean, they're plastic, but like she has been like performing surgery on everyone and everything. Okay. And so she's wanting to do checkups. So the game is like, call the doctor, doctor, I need help. She comes up, she says, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. So she's got the stethoscope. We're just hanging out. She's listening to my heart and she's holding it up. And I say, Doctor, what do you hear? And without missing a beat, what do you hear? A crab. Oh,
Uh-oh.
what? A crab? And then the exam was done and over, and she closed her briefcase and walked away.
Well, you have a crab. What else
Well,
do you want her to
I'm
tell you?
living with the crab now.
What else do you want her to tell you?
Heartless, just a big crab in there.
Just,
But then then I was like, I have to like draw this. I have to like my brain, I keep coming back to it. It's been like a week. I've been holding on to this, but my brain needs to conceptualize the crab that's living in my chest cavity where my heart's supposed to be.
I love this. I also like um well for my brain is 5,000 directions with this, but have you looked it up, the symbolism yet?
No, let's do it in real time.
Okay.
What
Do
are
you
the other directions of your brain?
the other direction of my are you looking it up right now? Because I
I'm
know
looking
you
it
have
up.
your
I'm looking
places
it
that
up.
you trust. Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so
By the way, halfway thinking, I just typed into the search bar the crab. Like that's gonna get me what I want. I need to type crab symbolism. Hello. All right, keep going. What are your other threads happening in your brain?
the other threads happening in my brain are uh my friend has kids and I was hanging out with them once and um with my nieces they love for to do crab walk races, where you like walk
Yeah,
backwards on your hands like this.
yeah.
And so that's one of their favorite things to do when I'm home. And by the way, it's an excellent workout. Legitimately, every time I do that with
Oh,
them,
yeah. Oh my God.
the next day I'm actually sore, like I've been to the gym. So I'm like, there was a while when I
Muscles you didn't
just,
even know you had will
yeah.
hurt. Yeah.
And so I actually for a while was just doing it around the apartment just to like, I was like, well, I don't like working out, but I could crab walk from the bedroom to the kitchen, for example. And I know for sure it's a workout. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that, these are the perks of living alone. No one's going to comment that I did
Or
that.
crab
No
walking.
one's observed. Now, Simone was always very like attack oriented when I did that. But anyway, sorry. So because my nieces liked it and I was hanging out with these other kids, I was like, do you guys want to do crab walk races? And they were like, yeah. And I got down and I got ready to start doing it. And the oldest one was like, that's not how crabs walk. And did proceeded to do a great like squatted down with his little hands like this and was like they walk side by side to side.
And that's
And
a child who knows animals.
it is indeed. Um Truly I was like, you know what, buddy? You're right. We can do the race like that. That's totally fine with me. Not the same workout, but I love the energy. But anyway, I was thinking the next train of that thought was like, okay, so crabs do walk kind of sideways. Like they don't walk front to back the way we do. So, what does that say about the crab in your heart? And also that the movement has come. So, pause because then I want to hear about the symbolism.
I'll study crab symbolism while you go take a shit.
Thank
Have
you so
fun.
much. Okay.
What if I just didn't come back?
You know what? You said that last time too. Are you thinking about leaving me?
No.
My attachment style can't handle it.
This is exposure therapy for your attachment style. Um, okay. I've learned some things. Are you
Okay,
ready?
what's going on with the crabs that walk sideways?
Which, by the way, how did it go? You feel better?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had a smoothie and that was evident.
Oh, I was gonna
Um,
say that was not an enthusiastic
you
response
know,
at all.
I
You
mean,
seem disappointed.
it's not it's not my best work.
Okay. That's okay. They can't all be your best work.
Thank you. As I just had therapy about how doing my best is not always going to be an option.
That's right. That's right. Let just shoot your therapist a quick text. Hey, I'm working on it today. I'm
I
really
do love
living
by
into it.
I do love by the way that I'm now officially a person that does therapy twice a week, which is
Oh yeah.
really telling where I'm at in
I
life.
was did I had I told you that I was doing that for a while too with
No,
at the start of my OCD treatment. Oh yeah.
that
Twice a
tracks.
week. Yeah, and it was very exciting to graduate back down to once a week. Okay,
Anyway, go ahead. Sorry. I'm ready.
crabs.
Crabs.
Okay. So, first of all, symbolism and meaning of crabs. I'm just going to read right from this because it's great. The crab, in its scuttling dance across the sands, embodies a paradox, vulnerability, and strength. Its hard shell speaks of protection, a fortress against the harsh realities of the world, yet its soft underbelly reveals a sensitive soul, open to the subtle whispers of the tides. In the human psyche, the crab may symbolize the delicate balance between self preservation and emotional exposure, reminding us that true strength lies in embracing both the hard and the soft within ourselves. The crab's sideways gait offers a unique perspective, a departure from the linear path often prescribed by society. It reminds us there's often more than one way to reach a destination, that sometimes the most effective route is not the most direct. This nonconformity, this willingness to chart one's own course, could be the key to unlocking hidden potential and discovering innovative solutions. Okay, so there's the crab symbolism. Now, I promise this will connect. Get ready. So, taking it to astrology, because of course.
Obviously.
So, that to me begins to speak to themes of, the ninth house, which is the house of spirituality in astrology,
Okay.
right? This is
Okay.
where our relationship to making meaning out of things, right? Like any connection to a higher power, right? How we make
Mm.
sense of the world
Hmm.
around us,
Hmm.
okay?
Hmm.
Guess what sign is in the ninth house for my birth chart and thus also yours? Cancer. Guess what the symbol is for Cancer?
Oh, it is a crab, isn't it?
Sure is.
Fascinating. I mean,
Wow.
that really tracks for you and I both.
It does.
Like,
It absolutely.
I do
Let's
think one
see.
of the biggest things that you and I really, like, on a deep, deep level have in common is I think our relationship to spirituality is almost purely in step.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I've never felt like, am I going to say something like that's like slightly to this or to that on either side of things? And yeah, interesting.
Oh, listen to this. Okay. I'm looking at Cancer and then what it means to have Cancer in the ninth house. Again, this is
Mm-hmm.
us. The strength of this placement lies in this individual's ability to bring emotional depth and nurturing qualities to their quest for wisdom and expansion. This unique combination leads to a profound understanding of philosophical and spiritual concepts. Their receptivity and protectiveness might make them highly empathetic and understanding, which can be beneficial in interpersonal relationships or when dealing with people across cultures. Dealing with people, I don't know about that. The
Not our
challenge,
strength.
the challenge
Not our strength.
lies in balancing emotional intensity with their fiery, expansive,
Shut up.
intellectual energy.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Someone's got our number. So great.
I
Great.
have to say this before, like, I know it's a wild, hard left turn here, but you are having a stunning hair day.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. My hair's so dirty and it's
It's really
filled with
working
dry
for you.
shampoo.
It's
Thanks.
working for you.
I'm feeling happy with it
Meanwhile,
too.
I have a little chaos happening. I noticed when I went to the bathroom. I don't know if you can see what's going on here, but there's
Yeah.
just some
Yeah.
usually once I take a shower, the steam kind of weighs everything back down.
Sure.
That was not apparently the situation, but again, as you know, I don't look in the mirror very often. So I literally just when I was washing my hands after taking that shit, I was like, "Oh, huh. Okay. Well, we've got some
Wait, what
acrobatic
happens if
hair."
you like just mess it all up? There you go.
I mean, yeah, now it all kind of just looks the same. Or again, maybe I really can just try to have it all like
The facial expression of really gets me. That's the best. I know it's really funny though how a part makes such a difference. Like you, it looks like a different haircut when you do it like this.
100%. I wonder if I can go the other way. I don't think I can when it's this short. I remember when I had long hair, trying to switch my part was very painful.
Well, yeah, because there's weight on the
I
parts.
definitely have a cowlick back there, as you can tell by this. Like this is, I have
I
one of
love it.
those swirly dudes back there.
Oh yeah,
But this is the switched
swirly
part.
dudes. Oh, I like this.
Hi, Tony. Tony, do you want to say hi?
Oh my gosh, Queen
She's like,
Tony,
you know, I'm not going to get on your lap, so let's not. Like, let's manage expectations.
you
Let's
and I
be
both know
realistic.
we're not going to be doing that today.
let's just let's keep our expectations within reality. I don't want to let you down, but I feel like you're about to let yourself down. Um,
Let's not let ourselves down today.
did you see that picture of us this morning?
Yes.
I closed my eyes for it because I was like truly like half asleep and I rolled over and she was right there. And I was like, okay, I want a picture of this, but I really am very tired. I don't care. I'm not gonna try. I just need to make sure that, and I glanced up to make sure she was actually in it, and I was like, great, there we go.
I love it. I thought maybe you
Yeah.
were trying to pretend like you were still asleep and that the picture had been taken candidly.
What if what if I was like someone else took that picture? Would you
Do
be
you know,
so mad that I didn't tell you?
I would be like, what are you talking about? I don't get it. What? I would be like, did someone break in? It would be such an impossibility to me in my mind that you wouldn't have told me that,
It
that
wouldn't even
that I would be like,
another reality.
are you telling me someone broke into your house?
Oh my God. I'd be like, um, my neighbor's here to take care of Tony James early.
Oh my God. Okay, wait, we've derailed. We've derailed.
Yes. Well,
What's
what can you
making
do?
you laugh aside from this conversation?
Um, I mean, truly watching traders did make me laugh a lot. Like I was just
Yeah.
like, this is, I mean, the number of like it's edited so stunningly for people to literally like a cut shot over to someone and they're like, and like there's this like Irish woman who is like a literal brunette Barbie and just, but like, I don't know, saying the most dramatic things so intensely. And and it's like, and they are using very intense language on that show. It actually that did take me a minute to like. I was like, oh, like because it's like
Like what?
who who are we gonna kill tonight?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm like and I don't like I don't like the like cult esque tone that they're trying. Like I get that it's
Yeah.
like part of the theme, but I was like, I don't like it. As a person who's very interested in cults, I'm not. I don't. That's not a pretend that I like to play. Um,
Hmm.
but Um, but it really did make me laugh a lot. And then also, yes, we were watching an episode of Superstore, just one episode because we were all thinking of this one scene and we were like, we need to see it again.
What
And
scene was it?
you know what? Perfect for you because guess what episode it was that we wanted to watch? The one where the crows get in the store.
I saw the crow again this morning.
Of course you did. Well, little spoiler for the episode that's delayed but is going to be posted today.
I
Um,
mean,
it's
they will have had that one available before this one. So,
it will, and it is currently uploading onto YouTube as we speak. But we still need to make our list of you'll enjoy the episode if you like. I know the 19 really rely on that, and we can't leave them hanging.
the
How else will they
19.
know if they'll like it?
That's right.
Um, but right now it literally just says you'll enjoy this episode if you like art.
You'll enjoy this if you like art. If you like art, listen to this. We should put flyers up for our podcast at like every major art museum. Do you like art?
Look, you're laughing. I think we are excellent art.
I
And I
mean,
think everyone should fuck all the this is the highest brow fucking art. Are you kidding? Like go to a contemporary art museum and like we are at that caliber, let's be clear.
we're probably at that museum also, to be clear. One of us is there.
Just getting inspired to make another episode.
Yeah, casually.
Yeah, so anyway, but the superstore episode where the crow comes in and um there's just this excellent, it's like such perfect comedy and it's such a simple concept of like uh miscommunication that's like that's extreme, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Of her like they finally capture the crow in the bag and she hands it to Mateo and is like or Mateo's character and is like, um uh here, take care of this. And he's like, take care of it? And she's like, yeah, just take care of it because she had to do something else for a minute.
Yeah.
And then you see her handling something else. And then in the background is just like Mateo slamming this bag on the ground over and over again. And then she goes over and she's like, all right, let's set this little guy free. And he's like, I have something to tell you.
Oh no. Take care of this.
But like the foreground and background of it is just, I mean, it's such a simple, like construction of a joke, but it is so expertly done. I love it. I fucking love it. Um,
It's a great show.
it really is.
Underrated.
Honestly, watching that one episode, I was like, oh, right. I fucking love this show. It's so funny.
It's a great like comfort rewatch.
Yes. Well, because that episode's also the gun episode. And, and there's this really great just throwaway joke of like America Ferrera's character is like all excited because I guess her child's father is supposed to have the kid that night. So she's like stocking up on like frozen pizza and shit like that. And she's like, I'm just gonna eat in front of the TV all night. And the character, the guy who's in the wheelchair, is like, you're describing every night for me. And she's like, really? I was like, that does feel like every now and then I feel that way when I'm talking to my parent friends because I'm just like, I just do whatever I want all the time.
Yep.
And like there and look, there is a curse to that because there's no reason for me essentially to live in some regard. And that is challenging occasionally to find meaning when no one is forcing you to take care of
Sure.
them.
Sure.
Um, but but I was like that part really made me laugh. Anyway. Um so yeah, TV made me laugh. And Tony also made me laugh because she I woke up to just like the softest tickle on my forehead and it was her like while I was asleep like putting her nose for
Oh, she was booping you.
and I like
Oh.
I because she got up at like 5:30 and was ready for breakfast and I was like no worries dude, I got you. I really couldn't give a shit when I need to feed you and whenever she wants to eat I'll feed her. I couldn't care less. um she's in retirement, she gets what she wants. But I fed her and then I went back to sleep and then the forehead thing happened and I was like, okay, well I don't really have anything else to give you right now, dude. I don't know. And then she just laid there and I was like,
Oh my God. She just
yeah,
was coming back to say, hi, I'm here. Let's
yeah,
snuggle.
exactly, exactly. Very sweet. And she's been sitting like last night when I got home because you know we're still in the adjusting, you know,
Yeah.
but like there's little things like I was like when I am gone, she still dominantly is hiding.
Yeah.
If I'm here, she doesn't, but when I'm gone, she usually is. And last night when I came home, she was not hiding. She was right out walking around in her little kingdom here. Hi,
I
baby.
love it.
And so it really made me happy when I got home and she was just right there. Hi. Yeah.
Oh,
Very, very sweet. Um, okay, wait, did I do this right?
who's to
I might
say,
have
Julie?
I might have uploaded the wrong thing on
We'll
YouTube, so I might have to start.
we'll find out.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh no.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if I actually
Oh,
put
the
the
struggle is
AS
real.
edit in. Oh man, this is hilarious. What did I do? Oh no, I did. I think I did okay.
You
I
think?
did. I did. Okay, I did the
Oh,
right
good
one.
job.
Yay.
You did it.
Well, my computer just said like uh sharing is complete and I was like, well, I'd already started that. So like we're just now ready to do it. Uh-oh. What did I just share then? And
Uh-oh.
so yeah. Anyway, um yes, TV makes me laugh. That's all. That's really all.
TV makes me laugh.
It does.
Me too.
Hmm.
I also like TV.
I really do. You know, what can you do? I'm also proud of myself that I actually got out of the house yesterday and I went to see
Yep.
friends and it
Yep.
was very impromptu. It wasn't like we had no plan. We had been texting that day and I was like, oh, okay, well, good luck with this or that, whatever it is, the stuff that they're doing and managing and stuff. And then and I was like, I hope I get to see you guys soon and left it at that. And then I was like, or you could just say, like, hey, what if I came over?
Yeah.
And so then I did say that, and they were like, "Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Do you want chickpea curry?" And then it became
Yes.
like a whole shout out Michael and Brian. It became like a whole like having a delicious meal together, laughing, talking, watching funny shows, and like
What friendship is all about.
yeah. And I'm also proud of myself because I tend to be like because they live on the north side and I don't. It tends to be like if I go there, I just stay the night.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't really feel like doing that. And especially Tony is here. So I'm like, and I already have to leave her next week. So I'm not feeling happy about that. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, we can just have dinner and watch a couple episodes of something and then I can go home, which
I love it.
isn't my usual. But yeah,
How do you think Tony feels about the fact that she's being recorded going to the bathroom right now?
is that in shot?
Hmm.
Oh my God. I can't wait to design something to put over her going to the bathroom. Oh my God. Yes.
To
I
honor
love
her
it.
privacy.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You need to buckle up for the sound choice that I made for last week's episode.
I can't wait.
Of course, it's in honor of you and all of your symbolism. Of
Oh,
course, it
thank
is
you so
not crab
much.
sounds because I didn't know yet. But
Sure. That's okay. That's
yeah,
okay. I didn't know yet.
I didn't know. I didn't know that your heart was a crab yet.
Well, you've learned it today. So now you do know. Okay, it's my turn to ask a question today, right?
I think so. I want one of those. By the way, I know I played with it while I was there for Thanksgiving, but now I think I need one.
I want you to know that right here, right now, I have three of them.
Oh,
Two
so
of them belong to
jealous.
my children.
Of course,
Each of my big children got one of these teardrop ones.
I
Um,
love them.
one of them got a purple one, and she cut it open immediately. So,
I mean, look, that if I was a kid, that is what I would have done. Like, it would have
yeah,
been a problem. Yeah. What happened when she cut it open so that I don't feel tempted?
it's like a very thick, viscous, sticky,
Okay.
not pleasing to touch because it's so sticky and hard to
Sticky.
get off of stuff.
Okay.
But it is like part of what makes these so whatever, as you know, is
Like
because
dense.
they're really dense. They're like
Yeah.
hard to
Yes.
squish. This one also, fun
Yes.
fact, glows in the dark, which you can kind of start to see it doing
Oh, I
that.
want to glow in the dark one.
Well, this is attainable for you. Um, okay. I'm caught between two questions, and it works well because one of the questions, I don't know, I think I previewed this to you in a voice
Uh-huh.
note.
Okay.
And in my memory, you never answered it.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. It means that we can answer it now.
That it's okay felt like I forgive you.
No, it wasn't that. I don't forgive you, but it's
I
okay.
will never forgive you.
I'll never forgive you and I'll never forget this, but it is okay right now. No, it's fine. It actually works better because I said, like, this might be better for a pod question. And then I asked it
Oh,
to you. And
okay.
then you were like, no, let's talk about it now. What do you think my answer would be? And I
Oh,
gave
right,
what
right,
I
right.
thought your answer would be. And then I don't think you told me. So
Yes.
you're going to tell me now, live in front of the 19.
Uh-huh. I need you to know that this actual question came up last night as well with Michael and Brian.
Are you serious?
I am very serious. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess suppose the question is like, did you read magazines as a young person?
Hmm.
And if so, what kind of magazines?
Yes. Um, so
You
first I
talked
wanted
about
to,
this last night.
yes, because I was obviously spending a lot of time talking about Tony and describing my plan for her grooming schedule
Yeah.
moving forward. And and Michael mentioned he's like, oh, I'm just having flashes of one of our friends uh, um, who um, who also loved cats, and and that she and Michael, I am going to give you all the credit because his delivery was just so perfect, and I'm going to butcher it, but he's just like, uh, she was the one subscriber to Cat Fancy. And he wasn't kidding. She really was subscribed, which I do think she was probably the only one. But
That's
it
hilarious.
brought me back to a childhood memory that growing up, when we would go to get groceries on your way out of the grocery store, um, there was this rack, not of magazines, but of little like larger than postcard kind of flyers
Okay.
for different magazines that you could subscribe to.
Yes.
And every time I went with my dad to get groceries, I would get all of them because they were mostly animals. And I remember Cat Fancy because it always had a cute picture of a cat or a kitten on it. And
Obviously. Obviously, it's going to draw you in.
exactly. And so when there was a new one, it was a really big deal. I was like, new picture of a kitten.
New cat.
um, um, so yes, I remember this voice note scenario, and I remember um, you guessed fairly accurately. I realized I had kind of shown you also part of this already. But yes, when I was a kid, I was subscribed to Young Writer, uh, not writer, but writer. Um, and oh God, I love that magazine so much. Holy shit. And it would have posters of like Olympian equestrians and stuff, which I think I showed you when I was home once that I found one of those posters. Um,
Wow.
and I thought about bringing that poster back and hanging it on my wall, but then I was like, you've got enough horse. Like my apartment is pretty horse heavy at this point. I think I don't need to continue.
I don't think you could ever have too many. Like,
Um, um, but yeah, so young writer, me and my dad both, well, like as a family, we were subscribed to Western Horseman. Different vibe because young writer was dominantly like it was a more coastal publication, you could tell because it was mostly English writing, which isn't a
sure.
dominant style in the middle of the country. Um, and yes, so I loved that. And then there was a catalog that came every quarter called State Line Tack. And it was like fancy, very expensive horse catalog. So, like, most horse stuff in the world at that time was very driven by coastal, frankly, like elite rich people horse shit,
Okay.
which I truly feel for my parents that like they had a kid who was looking at all of this because of course I was like,
Yeah.
why doesn't our barn look like that? Why doesn't like I want us to have this trailer or like
Yeah.
whatever. Um, but state line tack. Oh my God. Like that was that I mean, I still did see, like the Sears or JC Penney catalog, but that was really the catalog that I would circle shit in every year. And oh man, yeah. Um and then um let's see. There was Horse and Rider magazine that it wasn't one I subscribed to, but if you go to like the grocery store or like Walgreens or something, and their magazine section, if they're going to have horse magazines, it's going to be Western Horseman, and Horse and Rider. Those are the two dominant
Okay.
ones that actually make it to the stacks. Um, and so I would pick up one of those if like that was financially viable.
Mhm.
Um, and then um, I mean, occasionally when I was in junior high, like what was it like J14 and like
Mhm.
whatever, like anything with like JTT on the cover, I was like, cool, I'll read that,
Mhm.
you know?
Mhm.
Um, yeah, but mostly it was like, yeah, pretty horse heavy on any, if I was meant to read anything, there likely needed to be a horse involved to make that possible. And,
Mhm.
so, um, yeah, because like my crushes and stuff only got me so far. Um, ain't that the truth in life?
Brushes never got me as far as horses did.
I mean, honestly. Um, yeah, what about you?
Well, let me first finish chewing this last bite of
Oh,
Twizzler.
that I just watched you put in your mouth while I then asked you that.
It was poor timing on my part.
Uh-huh. Well, while you're doing that, let me just comment that also this sweatshirt is like exactly the same color as your eyes, which is pretty cool.
Hey, thanks. I really like this sweatshirt.
Yeah, it's really cute.
It's very, it's like one of those where it's so old that like the elastic on it's starting to like
I love that.
get loose, so it feels really like slouchy. It's nice.
Yeah.
Um, I read a lot of magazines. Only recently have I, not recently, but like interestingly enough, now magazines are hard to come by actually.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
and that's really interesting. Like I have my friend April loves vision boarding
Mm,
as
hmm.
just as a practice all year round, but especially at the beginning of the year. And so she'll sometimes she's had vision boarding parties in the past. She's
Mm,
done vision boarding like at her birthday. And
sure.
every time I'm like on a hunt for magazines
Yeah, yeah.
and it's difficult to find them.
Mm-hmm.
So that is an interesting reflection about present day. But I read magazines all the time when I was like young adulthood is when I remember reading things like, and I think the reason I started asking you this previously was because I was thinking about things like YM
Oh,
magazine. I don't know
yeah.
if you, that at
Yes.
one point, it's older. Like at one point, my mom said when she was a kid, YM stood for Young Miss,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
which I was always like, "Ugh,
So that
Mom,
I
that's like so
did know.
cringy."
Yeah. Wait, why do I know that? I think that's referenced in a movie from our childhood.
That feels right.
Like a parent references Young Miss. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, God.
Interesting. Yeah, so I read
Hi.
that. I read
Look who's on the
17.
table. Hi. Can you see her? You can see her
I can
tail.
see her back and her tail. Oh, now I see her.
Hi.
Hi, Tony. I wish you could hear me. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Oh,
What are we doing? How's it
just coming to
going?
the queen making an appearance.
I'm sorry I'm corded today. It's not convenient for anybody. You sweet girl.
Just coming up for some love and snuggles.
She's so perfect.
I love her. Yeah, so that I read that. I read 17. I always read magazines that were geared a little older than I
Yes,
was.
that tracks for you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was when I was in middle school, I was reading like 17, which I think was geared more toward like
Yes.
proper teenagers.
Right.
Um, and then by the time I was like later in high school, I was wanting to read like Cosmo and Glamour and like
Yes.
those
Yep.
kinds of magazines I really liked. Um, yeah, I liked quizzes. I liked I don't know. I wasn't as much into the like celeb elements of it,
Sure.
but I liked quizzes. I liked advice columns I was always really drawn to.
Interesting.
And yeah, stuff like that. And I like would actually read articles. I did do like I liked some of the things that were like beauty tips, you know,
Hmm.
things like I've said on the pod previously, the like rinsing your hair with cold water thing.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
That's from a magazine. Yeah, stuff like that. But I was also bringing it up initially with you because I think I was talking about having read early on in those magazines, like the most attractive thing in a person is confidence.
Mm.
The way to get your crush to like you is just to be
Yes.
yourself and be confident.
Uh-huh.
And stuff that I like rolled my eyes at then.
Yeah.
I was like, they have no fucking clue. And I will say, now as an adult, and as also as an adult to teenagers, ooh, I have become that
Yep.
the embodiment of that energy. I sure have. I
Right.
now feel old because I'm like, well, if they don't like you, then that's not really your friend. Like
Yeah.
if you don't feel like you can be who you really are around them, that's not really a friend. Mom, you just don't get it. Okay.
Parents just don't understand.
We sure
Um,
don't.
I see, and I have no memory of reading that kind of information. I have memories of reading things that were like 10 ways to make him love you or 10 ways to like seduce or what, like that kind of
Sure.
bullshit.
Sure. Yeah, yeah. That too, for sure. For
And
sure.
like, versus like, yes, confidence is like obviously a very attractive quality. And like, maybe you picked the wrong crush.
Hello.
Like, maybe your crush is a piece of shit or just isn't the right person for you.
Yeah, maybe
Either
this just
or.
isn't going to work out.
Yeah, exactly. But I remember specifically, like, there were like boys that I had quote crushes on that I remember having zero feeling about, but I was like, well, that's the one you're supposed to want.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess I'll get going on that.
I guess I
And
like
like,
him now.
I guess that's what, I'm supposed to do. Um, and some of them were really mean people. It's like, I remember being like, well, and I think I've told you this, and I maybe even said it on the pod that like one of my very earliest crushes, again, alleged crushes,
Alleged.
um, like popular boy I was competing for and for whom I had zero feeling. So,
Sure.
crush. um, that's what
Right.
people mean, right?
Right.
And I remember we rode the bus together, and then like we started sitting in the same seat on the bus. And I remember our knees touched. And I
Oh,
was like,
spicy.
whoa. I was like, well, I have worked my magic.
Yeah. You won.
He saw how far I could throw that football and like loves me now. and this was in seventh grade because then I remember he asked me to do his math homework for him. And I was
Classic.
like, well, no, but also like I'm the wrong one. Like
Yeah, you don't want me to do your math
you
homework,
picked the
baby.
wrong nerd. Like, I'm actually very soon to get because they had put me in the advanced math class in seventh grade, which was the first time you could be in advanced anything. And if this tells you anything, it purely had to have been based on like family name because my sister was in all the advanced classes. So they were like, well, there's the sibling coming up. Throw that one
Yeah.
in there too. Big swing and a miss. The number of times I was compared to my sister. Boy, your sister was so quiet. Your sister was so quiet and polite. Well, I'm not her. I don't know what to tell you. Why do I have anxiety about not being enough or not being right?
That's a real head scratcher, that one. What could
Um,
it be?
but yes, I'll never forget him asking me to do his math homework and just thinking like, well, I didn't even do my own math homework. So like, why would I do yours? Like,
Oh my
um,
God.
but yeah, I was not long for the world of advanced placement math, that's for sure. Um,
That's okay. It sucked anyway. Shit was awful.
I still to this day have no sense of how it could possibly apply to my life. Um, I guess it technically would make like I when math things come up that like I technically learned probably a proper way of doing it. Like I'm gonna build these bookshelves and I was doing like the measurements and stuff for it and thinking about angles and all of that. But like for me, I just draw it and then
Yeah.
figure it out. Like I don't like need a proper equation per se. Like I can put the puzzle together if that makes sense. If
Yeah.
I can just draw it. And that's thus the only thing that I've really, but that's not less about math and more about like when I used to insulate attics, you have to understand like square footage and like you want like you know 6 inches of fiberglass insulation deep over X number of square feet. How much is that? That kind of thing. But that's
Yeah.
a pretty simple equation. But the part I was bad at was like estimating square footage.
Mm.
I like something about that and measuring time without proper measurement tools is just like you could tell me it's been 20 minutes and I'd be like, yeah, I'm sure. You could tell me it's been like 5 minutes and I'd be like, I mean, that seems a little fast, but probably sure. You know,
Yeah.
like I have
Oh
no sense
yeah.
of it, none whatsoever.
That's my relationship to time as well.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
space, I'm like, you could be like, I mean, it's like 6 feet. And I'd be like, okay. And it's like 20 feet. You know, I have
Yeah.
no sense of it. The only thing I have a sense of is I'm like, well, if I lay, can I lay down there? Because I understand that I'm 5'7". And if I can lay down there, then it's at least 5'7". You know?
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Can I lay down there?
I mean, you laugh the number of apartments I have measured space that way. Like that room that my bed is now in that used to be the office. I was like, let me see if I can lay down here this direction. And then that's how I decided to put the bed there.
What I love about that is that I'm pretty sure your bed is the same orientation as the floor mattresses that you had in there
Well,
before.
so that's actually how I decided the floor mattress initially was like I laid
Oh, got it.
down because I knew it was a full size. So I was like, well,
Got it.
if I can lay down and put my arms up like this a little bit, then it should fit. And then I did it. And then the bed, because of the frame, I did end up properly measuring before moving all of it, obviously. Like I'm not a monster. But
I mean, I move stuff without properly measuring all the time, so I think I am a monster by
I
your
mean, in this case, it
definition.
would have been a real clusterfuck to have to undo, you know? And
Fair.
you know, um, and I don't have a Laura to be like, Laura, can you come help me fix this thing
Oh
that I've
yeah.
now done?
I mean, the thing is, I just am mostly not even considered as a person to do these projects. I'm not even on the call sheet. It's no, it gets done without me present, and it's better that way.
On the call sheet. Oh my God.
Literally, often Laura will be
Yes, girl.
like, we need to move this. When are you next going to be out of the house? It's best if I'm as far away as possible.
Wait, and why is that?
Well, mostly it is because if anything is going to involve like stuff to feel chaotic in a space, she doesn't want to stress me out with the chaos and cause anxiety. So
Got it.
she'll shift it over and then she'll be very excited to like have something ready to show me when I come home.
Mm-hmm.
So she's doing that because she's considering my feelings, but I also think there should be an element of I need to be as far away as possible because spatial and mathematical reasoning are not my spiritual giftings at all.
See, I think in that case I'm actually more of the Laura because I mean I have lived alone, so I like first of all like have set up all of my apartments by myself.
Yeah,
Um, but and I also like I enjoy it. Like I love arranging furniture and all of that. It's super fun to me.
yeah.
Um, Now, would it be amazing if I could just tell someone this is what I'm seeing? Can I leave and then you do it and I'll come back? Oh God, that'd be amazing. I would love that. Um, but I mean, I feel like my earliest bonding memory of with Laura was carrying a thing down the stairs with her.
Oh yeah, what did you guys carry then? I
A
don't remember.
dresser.
That feels right.
I think it was a dresser. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and I was like, be cool, be cool. You're bonding. Be cool. Don't be weird about it. It's the same way I am with Tony. Like Tony sits beside me, I'm like, just be cool. It's fine. It's casual. Tony's hanging out.
Yep.
Don't reek of desperation all the
Be cool,
time.
cool.
Hi,
Oh my God.
hi, hi, perfect girl.
She is perfect, isn't she?
She
Perfect
is.
in
I
every
tell her
way.
all the time.
Dude, well,
Um,
one, also,
yes.
does it gross you out that I'm eating on every
No,
episode?
that would be amazing if now is the time that I tell you.
Why did I choose my snacks like I'm going to see a film?
Because you've been trying to see a film for like 7 days. And you're just like, God damn it. I just want popcorn Twizzlers and a cherry Coke. What is
God,
wrong with the world?
is that so hard? I did get my cherry Coke last night with my
Did
Panda
you?
Express. Yeah.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah. That's a great point. Thanks for tying that all together for
Of
me.
course.
Yeah, the universe conspired against me this week. It said you are not setting foot in a movie theater. I don't care how bad you want it. It's not happening for you.
It really did. I mean, like,
And I had to practice radical acceptance. And you know what? I think I'm almost there.
I think you're creating your own comfort, clearly. Um, I mean, I
Clearly.
will it would if I could do a mashup of all of those voice notes, specifically the morning ones, and then the like the early morning one mashed up with the like 10 or 11 a.m. one. So the early morning one where you're laying out your excitement for your plan. I'm going to see a movie and here's how it's gonna work. And then the one I get at like 10:30 or 11, it's like,
Never mind.
well, change of plans.
Listen,
Oh my
it
God.
wasn't in the cards for me. But you know
You
what?
know
We
what?
we we roll with the punches.
Oh my God. It's so
We
funny to me.
we try to feel
You crab.
flexible.
You
You
move. You have a wheelie chair.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
okay. Listen,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
it's rough out here.
Uh-huh.
What's keeping what's keeping you alive?
Um, Tony is
Mm,
significantly helping with the
mm,
desire to continue living.
love. Thanks,
Um,
Tony.
for real. No pressure. No pressure. Um, my life is in your paws.
Everything hinges on you, but no pressure. My life is in your paws. I'm sorry. Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay.
It is though. They're very. I think they're capable paws though.
Mm.
Um,
Oh, Shirley.
and she's got those tough big paws too, so I think she can handle me. Um,
Paws up.
um, Tony, and friends and therapy twice a week are really
Mm.
the top contenders keeping this human.
The perfect cocktail of
Yes,
mental health interventions.
yes. Uh-huh. How about you? What's keeping you alive?
Um, Great question. Well, a very exciting thing that I haven't told you yet, and I haven't told you because I wanted to have your reaction immortalized forever. I
Uh-huh.
so I got a Christmas check from my grandpa. Thanks, Grandpa, if you're listening. I love you so much.
Is your
Um,
grandpa one of the 19? That would be amazing.
that would rule. But no, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know how to listen to a podcast. But
Uh-huh.
he sent me Christmas money, and I said,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, I already like got myself all the things I want for Christmas. Like, what am I gonna?" But I really try when somebody gives me money to like actually be like, "Oh, let me like get something I wouldn't have otherwise
Yes.
bought myself." So I bought birding binoculars.
Fuck yes, you did. Fuck yes, you did. Wait, do you have them already?
No,
Okay.
they're being shipped to me.
Are you so excited?
Unbelievably excited, and I
Are you
like,
gonna carry them everywhere?
yeah, they
I
they
like
come.
because I feel like you're a birder like organically. Like I don't see you being the one that's like, I'm going to go birding right now. You live as a birder.
No, I'm a birder all the time. I
Yes.
am. Do you want to see the ones I got?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got a bundle, which
Okay.
means that it comes with the binoculars, but then it also comes with like a neck strap.
Nice. Yes,
Okay,
obviously. Love that.
here we go. These. They come in a bunch of colors, and I was, of course, had to review all of the options with Laura. Like, oh my God, which color should I get? And I ended up deciding I'm going to be honest with myself, and I bought the black ones.
Oh, I'm obsessed. You're
Okay.
so serious.
This is the strap that they're coming with.
I love the strap.
Isn't that cute?
Cute.
But yeah, they're just like little. Oh, here's what it looks like from the looking through it. The brand is called Knox.
Oh my God. Are you so excited?
I'm unbelievably excited. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
The little like viewfinder thingies are also designed to be able to, they're large enough to be able to take photos through them with your phone.
Nice. I was just going to ask about the photo option there. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Hey, sweet girl. Um,
So that's thrilling. That's the hope of my birding binoculars arriving is keeping me afloat emotionally in this hellhole of a
yep.
country.
Yeah. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Um, yeah, when my therapist and I this week when I was like we covered depression quite a bit. Um,
Why?
other people seem to experience it and I'm trying
Oh,
to empathize with what
it's
they're dealing
weird.
with.
Like, just toughen up. Anyway,
Um, yeah, so I we were talking about depression and I was just like it's really hard to detangle what is rooted in what is like makes sense with what's going on, in the world, like how much of this depression is what's going on in the world and how much of it is like, you know, most of my adult life I have experienced this, whatever. And um it's a tough road to hoe, you know? I mean, figuring that out is tricky business because shit is pretty dark. And she was like, yeah, I don't know anyone who's doing great who like cares about humans having human rights right now. Um, and yeah, it was just very, I mean, it was like there was more said than that. And it really just, I mean, just another shout out to Johanna being the best. I mean, I'm obsessed and very grateful. So, yeah.
bless. I too had a lovely therapy experience this week. Where I came in and I hadn't seen my therapist since before Christmas.
Right. That's what I thought.
And so I went in and I was like, so I have a bulleted list for us, and one of the bullets is ascending fascism.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure.
And, we talked about that, but she at one point said, I like meet for consultations with colleagues, and I have colleagues who see clients who pay out of pocket versus clients who pay with insurance or like on their
Hmm.
sliding scale. And she said that for the clients who are paying out of pocket, um, fascism doesn't come up as a concern.
Fascinating.
And
Well,
I was
that's
like,
very
well,
fascinating.
well, okay, great.
Well, I'm glad some people are thriving
Yeah,
in
I'm
this
glad they're doing
environment.
okay, I guess. Ugh,
Jesus Christ.
oy vey. Yep, just,
Yeah,
we do what we got to do. We stay alive.
we do indeed. See, I knew you would like the windows, Tony. She hasn't explored the windows much. And I have strategically placed things near them so she can easily climb into them. And
Yeah,
I've made sure there's space in each one for her in the event she wants, because I've got good deep windowsills. So I'm like
yeah,
keeping them free for her. I'm also going to construct little stairs for the bed and the window in the bedroom so that she can more easily, she climbs onto the bed, no problem, but I just, make it slightly simpler for her.
yeah. Add
Um,
a tool to support her in her retirement.
exactly. She doesn't need to be making much of an effort these days.
My friend Kelly, who now lives abroad, but who was Laura, my roommate, way back
Yes.
when, I was talking to Kelly yesterday about the birding binoculars, and she referenced something about how Tony loves birds. And I was like, that is so true. Tony,
Mm,
especially, I mean, when she lived with us, Tony was young
yes,
and,
sure.
did jump up to high places and,
Sure.
much more comfortably. But she did love to watch birds out the window. That was like
Yeah.
her go-to. So I hope as she gets comfier and gets
Yes.
more confident in the kingdom, she's able to revisit that because you have great bird watching
I
windows.
know. Simone loved this tree out here. That was like that window was I've pretty consistently kept windowsills open because I had Simone, and then when Matute was staying here, he also loved the windows. I mean, they're
Yeah,
good windows. They're good cat windows for sure.
totally.
And also even like the kids at the school and stuff, like Matute was very just like, what's happening out here? There's so much
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
um, yeah.
Well,
Um,
and Tony's used to kid noise because we have always lived in very close I think in almost every apartment in New York City, we have lived in extremely close proximity to a school. And our last few apartments, we've like in this one especially, we have a school right behind us. So if when she was in our bedroom, she would hear like you hear recess like happening right outside the window.
yeah. Well,
So
and here it is
that's her
again.
comfort zone.
I do feel like every now and then she's like, man, my life got so much more boring. But then she just takes a nap and is like, I think pretty okay with it. But she's used to so much action that I feel like every now and then she's like, you don't do anything, do you? No, not really. Rocky and I are pretty chill.
It's like you're really not gonna like pull on my tail or hiss at me or bark at me or any of that. Okay. Just gonna record you while you're going to the bathroom and post it on the internet.
That reminds me of Bob's Burgers, which you need to watch further episodes of.
I will. I will.
There's a
Let the
good
record
one that,
show. Oh, this is on
yes.
the public record. I did begin Bob's Burgers and I even watched some with Laura and the kids.
Shut up. Okay, so you have.
We did. Just like two more
Yeah.
additional episodes and they're random ones like in the middle of whatever
Oh,
season was
hilarious.
readily available on whichever app we were on. So,
Nice.
but it was great.
I love it. I mean, watching it with you got me to watch a couple episodes again, and I was like, oh yeah, I do really. It is a fun show. It's just not my going to bed show, is the thing. And most of the time that I watch TV, it's just to go to bed. Um, well, we have given the people
So
a
much. I mean,
substantial the
so there's
19
this
of
episode
everything.
really, you'll love this episode if you love art. That's all I'll say.
Well, until then, anyway.
More soon.